Grab a beer and pull up a chair. Welcome to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. This is Mike, the Northwoods Beer Guy, and we are once again in the studio, and we are joined by Jim.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Another day in paradise.
There you go.
Moment to moment.
It's always a day in paradise when it involves beer drinking.
Is that what we're doing again?
Oh, I didn't tell you, did I?
Oh, you forgot.
Dang. I should have told you.
Surprise.
Well, I guess I'm on the hook now.
Yeah, you better come up with something good.
Well, I'm not saying it's good, but I'm not saying it's bad either. We don't know. And after, a couple weeks ago, I think you're really going to dig this category again.
So then I can already assume then these are not barrel-aged beers if you're saying it could be good or it could be bad.
We'll say they're slightly different than barrel-aged.
Wow. You're not selling me. You're going to have to say much better words if you're going to sell me. I've had
hundreds and hundreds of people say that this is your new favorite style of beer, so I had to go with it.
Hundreds and hundreds, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe they were drinking too many craft beers.
It could have been. I don't know. Well, hey, we've got a couple of guests in the studio this week. Jim, why don't you fill in the audience and let them know who's here?
All right. We have a person that's been on here a couple of times before. Matt,
I'm shocked he came back.
I know.
I don't know how you guys keep me into this.
And now he's actually going to be doing IPA, so this should be a good test for him.
We'll see about that.
Well, again, it's one of Jim's new favorite category. That's why we have it.
Well, then there's hope.
Yes. But, well, if I liked it a little bit, you might like it a little bit. So Mike is going to be the one that's going to be.
If that's a question, I'm going to say that's false.
Oh, all right.
That's my guess.
Maybe you'll keep your points on that question.
Yeah, that's got to give me like 5,000 points right off the bat. So,
all right. Well, thank you and welcome to join us again. And now we also have a fourth person, so 4 on the podcast. We have Kate. So you want to tell us a little bit about you and who you're following?
Sure.
Okay.
So I think you guys did that IPA episode last time, and I was like, oh, they're doing IPAs. They got to invite me on because I love the IPA category. So I'll try not to overrate too many of these, but I'm excited to be here.
Now, Matt, how long before she makes Jim mad today, do you think?
We'll see. As long as she doesn't repeat her scores and doesn't nominate every single one for the beer of the year.
But now we got to follow up because your sister was on, was it last year or the year before, right?
I think last year, Remember right?
I think the twins were a year and a half. So they're turning 4 in July. So.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a year ago.
So, and we may have broke her the last time because, so are you going to be?
I've been coached.
Okay.
She said, Caitlin, you don't need to drink all of the testers.
Good answer.
Her perception the first time on.
We didn't. Yeah, Matt, you have to drink all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've had an issue with that, even if I didn't like them.
Exactly.
Well, so are we ready to get started?
Yeah, I guess we're ready. So
Matt, so I'll have you read this very top, this paragraph, so everybody knows what we're going to be drinking.
So the first beer is Mosh Pit Series Juicy IPA from Surly Brewing Company. 5.5 ABV. They're out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a cool brewery that's attached to a distillery up there too now. A New American Heart, bourbons and whiskeys. That's pretty good Irish.
Yeah.
We'll stay on the beer track. So breweries and bands don't start on the big stage. They all tend to start in someone's garage. They try, fail, adjust, try again, fail again, tweak something here, mess around with something over there. And through some cocktail of talent, persistence, and divine inspiration, they create something remarkable. This is that in liquid form, approachable, full-flavored, and begging for another sip.
Were we talking about beer?
I don't know.
I was trying to figure out what in the world was going on.
That's a lot of work.
Some high praise.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But we don't know what kind of hops or what.
Yeah, they really didn't give. It's approachable.
Right. Not
crushable. Those are technical terms.
Yes.
Smells like a IPA.
There's a little bit of aroma. Nothing
Not
over
much,
the
but
top.
I do get some.
You can't get scared by the aroma. I mean, if this is the only thing in the fridge or in the cooler, I might grab it. But
Yeah, I got the dry after my second sip. Caught a little dry at the end, but my first thought was juicy, almost like kind of apple juicy.
Yeah. I definitely, like you said, Matt, I definitely got the citrus flavor to it. But
I mean, I'm not read into IPAs a lot, but not bad for me.
And I mean, the hard part too is you read all the stuff that they said, tried, failed, adjusted, tried.
Divine inspiration.
And you came up with this?
yeah.
I'm like,
not just anybody can come up with that.
Right. Then I guess so that we can make sure Kate knows how we do it. So about how many beers have you rated, Mike?
It's just over 6,200.
6,200.
Yeah.
And how do we rate them? Oh, yeah, the scoring system.
Yeah. 0 to 5 by 1/10 of a point.
Okay.
And again, just remember, this one you're safe because we haven't given any scores out, so Jim cannot get upset yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yes, yet.
So since you're the new person on the episode, on the show, we'll let you go first and tell us what you think and what your score would be.
I'm in the hot seat first. All right. I thought it was definitely drinkable, and I do prefer IPAs. So if I had to pick one to drink, I'd be happy drinking it. I give it a 2.
A 2?
2?
Yep.
Straight up 2?
Is that low by your standards?
Well, 2.5.
2.5 is average.
Yeah, it's a little less than average. Wouldn't be the first IPA I'd want to drink, but it's not bad. I give it a 2.
Okay.
So that's solid. That's
Yeah.
good explanation. Perfect. Matt?
Oh, well, like I said, I'm not read into IPAs a whole lot, but a little citrus. I wouldn't say there's a bad flavor to it. So for me, I'll go 2.4.
Nice.
I'm gonna do a 2.4 as well. I think it's a little lower than average. I wish there was a little bit more flavor to it. I mean, you get a little bit of a citrus, but it's not. If you're not used to IPAs, it's not going to burn you out by any means. So you could drink a number of them. So it's good. I would drink one.
Lawnmower beer?
Yeah, it's on the verge.
Okay.
They're usually more lagers or ales, but for an IPA, this would be a lawnmower IPA. Yeah, I would agree with you.
I think I'm rating it with you guys. I'm going to say like a 2.2, a little bit below average. I mean, it's okay. I didn't like dry heave after the first sip, so that's a starting for a good thing. So
That's pretty sad when that's part of your rating is it didn't dry heat.
Yeah, it didn't come back up.
yeah, so it's okay. I mean, like I said, again, IPAs are not my favorite, so my score might be a little bit lower. Just unless it was barely.
Yeah, it's okay, dude. We all know that you love them, so you don't have to try and fool us.
I mean, as someone who loves IPAs,
He hates
maybe I
IPAs.
scored a little harder than I normally would because I know what my favorite ones taste.
I was gonna say he hates IPAs, but this is like our 5th IPA episode this year already, and he keeps bringing them up.
There's a trend going here.
Yeah.
So next in the lineup is the 60-minute IPA from Dogfish Head Brewery, 6% ABV, and we've got 60 IBUs. Dogfish Head Brewery is out of Milton, Delaware, and their provided description is, it's hard being the sequel unless you wrote the original story. Inspired by the continual hopping process we invented with 90-minute IPA, 60-minute builds on that one-of-a-kind process and flavor, crafting a solid gold hit that's found its own identity. Brewed using a boatload of intense Northwest hops, we boil this continually hopped IPA for a full 60 minutes, adding more than 60 hop additions continuously to create a bold and timeless flavor. Continually hopped to deliver a pungently citrusy, grassy hop flavor without being crushingly bitter, you'll quickly see why this sequel has become our best-selling beer and why you'll find yourself coming back to it again and again. Well, that's interesting because I'd heard of the 90-minute. I think I've even had that, but I don't know that I've had the 60-minute and it's become their best.
Oh yeah.
Mike, I got a question.
When she read the what was it?
Boatload.
Pungently, you had that look in your eye like you were a little concerned.
And how much is a boatload?
It's more than a
Depends on the boat.
yeah. There you go,
I was just wondering because I'm not sure how to quantify boatload.
man. You are done. Yeah, that's all you got to contribute
Is that
now.
the mic
That was
drop?
good.
Mic drop from
That was
there?
the mic drop. Yeah,
I don't smell much.
not a huge roll. You do get some.
I was scared when I said doing it 60 minutes.
I was gonna say when you said pungently, it was like okay. And I looked at Jim and he had that little fear in his eye. Oh
I
yeah,
saw it too.
you did too. Yeah.
You look nervous.
Oh yeah.
Usually that's my face on this podcast is usually nervous. I did like the description that it wasn't talking about someone's garage.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah.
It actually talked about the beer.
Right.
Yeah, gave me even more appreciation for the brewers when you start looking at putting in that many different types of hops in a certain order over a hour-long boiling process. I mean, wonder how many times they tried adding in different orders and different types and different amounts of time before they landed on this, which...
Well, and like I said, they do have a 120-minute IPA. And I think that's like, I can't remember what ABV it's higher. It's
Really?
higher. And remember, it's like $40 for a 4-pack or something like that. And it's got a bite too. Jim would not approve.
Well, if it was IPA, I wouldn't even be looking. That wouldn't be in the aisle I'm going to begin with.
Yeah. But I've had all of, the 60, 90, 120, and they're all good. But it's definitely something when you try them. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost like the first one, like not a lot of flavor again. Nothing.
This has a little bit.
Waiting for someone to say that because
I mean, even the finish is not really dry. So
No, I say this, to me, it does have a little bit more of a hop kind of bite to it, a little bit of a bitterness, more so than that first one did.
Yeah, the first one for me, I definitely caught juicy. This one, there's no question. It's not juicy. It's definitely, for me, a little hoppier and more like a very solid IPA, I would call it.
I agree.
All right, man.
All right,
you want to
man.
go first?
Well, I was about to say, pretty much gonna copy and paste the same description I gave for the last one. I'll go on the lower side since we're not allowed to repeat scores. So 2-3 for me. There's a little citrus, and then you don't get the complete sour face to it.
Good answer.
Yep. I'm going to go with 2-3 as well. I don't mind it, but it does have a little bit more of that bitter to it. Where that first one I could drink that no problem. This one, I think after a can of it, I might be like, I need to switch to something to wash the taste for a little bit. And I go back, but it's just a little bit more of that bitterness to it.
Yeah, this is not anything I would seek out. This is like a solid 2.0 for me. We definitely see we're on the downhill slope for me for this.
So we know Jim's got like a case of it upstairs.
I think he's sandbagging.
I do too. The more he makes it sound bad, that means he likes it better. We're on to you, dude.
Wow. I guess I showed my hand too much. Yeah, I wouldn't seek this one out. I mean, this would be one I'd slide off or give it to Mike as a birthday present or something. Give it to Mike, he'll drink anything.
Well, thank you.
But no, a 2.0 for me, that's a stretch. It might even be lower.
Well, I really liked it.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was, for me, kind of what an IPA should taste like. Didn't blow my socks off, but I'd buy a 6-pack and have a couple at the end of work. I'd give it a 2.5. That's a solid, average, enjoyable IPA for me.
There you go.
Solid.
Yeah.
All right. So we're up to, I only have 5 questions too. And we have 7 beers. So I'll have to spread them out.
Let's do 4 of them right now.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
So this is another easy one. So what is the highest number on the IBU number scale?
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. One of you guys can go first.
What's your guess, Matt?
Just for funsies, I'm going to say 150.
Okay.
Good guess.
Okay. I think somewhere in that range too, Matt. 120.
Okay. Answer.
I was going to say 100.
All right. So I found, this is the actual answer I found. The scale generally ranges from 0 to 120. A higher IBU means more bittering compounds, but most brewmasters only go to 100.
So we're both right.
No.
Is this like Price is Right rules where if you go over, you're out?
So I'm gonna give Kate 1,000 points because she actually hit the number exact, and Matt 500 points because was closer. So Mike, good try though.
He was closer to what?
The high end.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, in my math, I went to Leon Tech.
I forgot that.
It's important information.
Yeah. I got to start thinking like that now.
So the second part of the question we'll ask after the next beer.
Okay.
So what do we have now?
Well, this one ain't on our.
Yeah, he snuck
paper.
one in on us.
I lost it and then I found it.
One of those, I hate him, but he always
We don't
has
like
them.
them, but we're gonna add another one.
Exactly.
And there's not a whole lot on the can. I could read the government warning, but
We already know about that.
So what's the name of it?
this is Central Time IPA by Third Space Brewing.
Okay.
Happy and delightful. 6%. ABV. The little blurb they have on the can is a toast to the Midwest where long summer sunsets and fresh forest air reminds us of nights worth remembering and invite new ones to begin. Crack one open, you're on Central Time.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well, they didn't have anything about a
Oh,
garage.
yeah, it's in a can.
it is in a can.
There's nothing about a garage, right?
No.
Or boiling it for 60 minutes,
No.
or dunking it extra times for pungent.
Boy, he's
I like the play on the Midwest though. Central Time.
yeah.
I forgot about.
I didn't even think about
That's right.
that.
Third Space is from Milwaukee, right?
I think that's where they're from, isn't it?
Boy, I'm burping up hops
Really?
after only 2 taster glasses.
I find that hard to believe.
All right.
Okay.
A little different aroma. I mean,
There's
again,
something.
not much, but there's a little.
There's something
Yeah, it's a
something
little
there.
different.
funky going on there.
A little
Is it-
earthier.
Yeah, there you go.
Is
Yeah.
this pungent?
No, it's not pungent, but it's earthy is a polite way to say it.
There's hops there.
That's got it a little again, just a little bit, another little step up from the first ones. Interesting.
I mean, the finish isn't as dry as I thought it would be with that
Mm-mm.
first wave of the hops. I thought it'd be a lot drier, but it's not as dry.
Yeah, this one, the finish is definitely not. The last one was a lot drier,
Yes.
comparatively speaking.
I don't
to
find
this
it
one.
to be as bitter as either of the first two either. It's
No.
pretty smooth.
I don't know what to say about it.
Man, just going, how
It's-
many more of these do we get?
It's not good, but not bad. Earthy, I guess, is a way to describe it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think it's an easier drinker actually. It doesn't have any of those really strong flavors that stand out. You can tell it's meant to be an IPA, but it's not
It's kind of like on the mid part of my tongue, it gets a little bit of that, more of the piney,
Oh.
grapefruity kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where you're kind of like,
I'd say more pine than grapefruit.
yeah, that's what I'd say. It's piney. Yeah, I'm tasting more pine, but it's not bad. I
So
guess
you
I'm
want-
first.
You want to
so
go first?
I guess I'll go 2-2 because I'm not going to go 2-5 on
just
it.
keep going down.
Yeah, I keep going down until something is. Again, I don't mind it, but it's just kind of that little bit of a piney. But I do like the finish better than the second one. But overall, yeah, 2-2. I don't know if I'd pick this one myself.
Yeah, there's not a lot of flavor. Even the hop, like you'd expect a little more citrus flavor out from the hops. I'm not getting that. The dryness isn't as bad like you mentioned, Mike, but it's still, I'm not a big favorite. This is not, I don't know if I'd run out and just buy this.
Wait a minute, who bought this? Who ran out and bought
I think
this?
the man talking about how he wouldn't go out
I
and buy
think,
it.
again, I was looking at the color of the can. It looked like it was pretty, because if you look, all the cans even look different too. So I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
shiny can.
Saw something shiny.
Let's buy it. So I'm going to go on 1.9. I'm getting down there now. I'm going to have to keep going lower.
This is why his average is lower.
Ugh.
I think he does this on purpose. He schedules like sour episodes and IPA. So then my average is lower than yours.
Right.
You know?
I'm trying to decide if I'm liking this better than the first or less than the first. If I go over 2 or under 2, definitely under my 2.5 for the Dogfish Head. But I think I would grab this before the Mosh Pit. So I'll give this a 2.1.
Good answer.
In the same boat as Mike, it's a lot of flavors I don't particularly like. I'm going to keep lowering my score. I'll go the same with the, was it 2-2?
2-2.
Yep.
All right. So now I'm going to do part 2 of the question I had for you, Mike.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just going to say the statement.
Okay.
I'm not even give you the
He can't spin it. So, all right.
Yeah, so
let's hear it.
All right. So an IBU rating gives a useful clue about bitterness, which we kind of knew.
Yeah.
Because we never knew but it does not guarantee how bitter a beer will taste, which we kind of figured that because we had some that were 90, they were
very
bitter,
true.
Oh,
and some were 5 and they were like super poppy and bitter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but malt sweetness, beer strength, and even acidity can change perceived bitterness. So 2 beers with the same IBU can drink differently.
Yeah. And that's what, when talking to my brother and I asked him about that too. And he had said the same thing that it everything you put in it affects the IBUs. So it's your grains, your water, your whatever, all this stuff.
Right.
It affects it. And it's like, and if I remember right, a few episodes ago when we were talking about it, there's not a set standard either on how
Oh, I did find it though.
breweries kind of come up with their own, you know what I mean? It's not like a scientific, it has to be this.
So I did find it. I wanted to quiz you on it.
Oh, great.
I actually got the chemical composition for it.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be one of your questions.
Oh, that's an easy one. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
See?
Jeez.
So that was all.
Yeah.
There was no question with that. I figured it was too hard to ask a question with that. So
Yep.
it was a good statement because we talked about it a lot. So,
And that's the biggest thing that we've always questioned is the IBU scale.
Right.
Because everything else you can figure, okay, great. And then IBUs, it's just like Jim said, we've had high IBUs that are, you don't even know there's hops in it. And then you got low ones that you're like, oh my word, you can't hardly drink it. So,
because I mean, we're kind of used to now when you look at packaging for food, it tells you what's on it, whether it's, protein, calories, any of that stuff. Because if you're trying to watch what you're trying to eat, and you would think that the beer would be the same way. So if it's high IBU, it's going to be bitter.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. So it's like, why even have the scale if it's,
exactly.
if you make it a buying decision on if it's going to be high IBU or low IBU, and it doesn't really make any difference what it is, it's just like some random number. Why even use it? So,
it's confusing.
Mm.
Okay. So
All
we're
right.
up to beer number 4.
Oh,
Jeez.
so there was a big write up on this one. Do you want to do this one? There's a whole bunch.
I don't know if I can manage this.
I don't
but
have the
this might need to
reading.
be-
I don't have the reading levels for that.
And Jim went to Leon Tech. He's out.
All right. Well, my only advantage is this.
That was left over.
Oh,
Jeepers.
Wow.
not quite my lowest rating yet, I guess. But well, this one has the advantage of I know I have had this beer before, so even though the description is incredibly long, maybe I can add something to it. Peachy Little Thing, hazy IPA from Sierra Nevada. It's 7% ABV and only 18 IBUs out of Mills River, North Carolina. So here we go. This golden, velvety, hazy IPA is dripping with peach flavor, balanced by bright hop aromas. Pick up this peachy little thing before it's gone. That's it. That's all I got.
There you go. That's
Can I add one thing that's on the can
Yeah.
that I thought was funny?
sure.
It's family owned, operated, and argued over. I thought that was funny.
Well, that leads you to wonder,
Especially since it's
down?
18 IBUs and it's an IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot. Sierra Nevada's come out with a lot of little thing IPAs.
Oh, yeah.
There's peachy and juicy and hoppy and hazy.
You know
and-
who else has that is Abita. They have
okay.
little something it's called.
Oh,
and
now
an
that's
IPA
one of
and
my
such.
favorite
Yeah.
IPAs. I
So-
love that little something.
Hmm.
All right,
And this
let's
is another one of my fruits that I'm not a fan of either.
I was gonna say
a
so
peachy and an IPA.
this look peach. Anytime someone tells me there's fruit in my beer,
That's a good thing.
I'm no.
Oh, you're
I don't mix them for me, please. So I already knew heading in this one
This is-
wasn't
yeah,
going to be my favorite, but
It definitely has a peach.
Yeah.
We've had worse. I will say that.
I'm
as
not
far as
mad about that,
no, I was going to
though.
say it's.
mm,
I think the peach kind of kills a little bit of the hop.
That kills the stuff that I don't like.
and I think the 18 IBUs is pretty
Yeah.
close. It doesn't
pretty
taste.
apparent there. Yeah.
It's not bitter to me. I don't have any bitterness
No.
or hop dryness
No.
or anything. It's
There's definitely peach flavor in
there's
there.
peach.
I definitely catch the peach.
It is kind of funny that you think about the peach and mango are like really they get used a lot now, and I mean you see cranberry, but not to that extent. You see raspberry, not to
Yeah.
that extent, where it just seems like mango and
I feel like the
peach or something.
shandies too with
Yeah.
lemon. There's a lot of lemon
Yeah.
beers out there, but for me, I want it to taste like beer, not fruit.
that's crazy old fashioned thinking.
I know. I need to get with the new age. but
Uh-huh.
This is one I don't know that I will finish.
Really?
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't dump it.
Wait a minute. I was going to take my sister's advice on this one.
I'll go first. This is not a favorite of mine. I don't like peach and I don't like IPA. It's not even anywhere close to what I would seek out. Does it taste bad? It's not horrendous. Is that a good positive thing or not? But for me, the peach kind of just double turns me off maybe. So I'm going to have to say a 1.8, going down lower and lower. It's just not, because that first one, the juicy one for me has been my best one so far, but nothing's came close to what this is. It's just not, I'm not a fan. Oof.
Well, at least you were fair with your first rating of the juicy one. Then I'm right there with you, but I knew I was already going to be a little biased towards the negative because I just don't. Fruit in my beer is not my thing. So sorry, I will join Jim in the 1.8 category on this one. Matt, thanks for picking up the slack on.
We can't leave a soldier behind. It's all
Right.
gotta get drained. having a hard time having an opinion about it. I like that it's not hoppy and it doesn't punch your tongue with the bitterness, but it almost seems like the bitter is fighting the sweetness of the peach. If I re-go over my scores here,
2, 2, 3, and 2, 4.
I didn't leave myself a whole lot of room.
You
there.
have the same conundrum that I'm in too.
You guys
so.
paint yourself into a corner.
I'll go on the higher end. I'll do a 2.5 just because it doesn't have the hoppy bitter as much as the first three.
All right.
Yeah, man. I was sitting there going, okay, is it a 2.5 or a 2.1? You know, I don't mind it. I don't mind peach though, you know, and I think it drank pretty well. Would I drink more than one? No. Again, I'd get burned out by the peach, but looking at my scores, it's like I'll go with the same 2.5, so you're not up there by yourself. But again, I'd have one. You know,
You better be careful; it might get you.
Yeah,
It'd sneak up on you.
it could.
Yeah,
But I mean, just the fact I think the peach flavor for one can, okay, I can do it. It's kind of like a lot of those other flavored ones, you know, cranberry. Okay, yeah, I'll have one.
Right.
You know, and then get me something that tastes like Kate said, like beer. You know. So yeah, it's not bad, but I wouldn't.
Not bad, but not good.
Yeah, there you go.
At least at that 7%, you know, if you're going to drink one.
Yeah,
you
might as well
should
get your money's worth.
Yeah, you should at
Right,
least
yeah.
feel it. And I mean, if you like fruit or peach, I could see other people gravitating towards it because it's not a bad IPA. It just not in my wheelhouse.
All right. So this is another easy question. I'm gonna fill in the blank. I need 2 answers.
Okay.
2 words.
All right.
Two-parter. That's
Two-part.
not good.
Mike's like, when have you ever asked me an easy
That's
question?
two
Jim?"
opportunities.
These all the easy ones.
2 opportunities to lose points, you said? Yeah, exactly.
All right. So don't worry about the answers. I'll read a sentence and then give it a couple seconds and then we'll go around. So fill in the blank. IBU measures the blank bitterness, not the blank bitterness.
So
That's
I may have cheated on this one a little bit. So I was listening to your last episode and I educated myself a little bit on IBUs after the conversations you guys are having. So I can take a stab at it.
So she
here.
cheated.
Is that cheating?
I wouldn't call that cheating. I think that's just public information.
I think that's called studying.
When did that start?
Well,
See, look at that.
we don't
Man.
study here.
Look at this.
I filed a FOIA request and I haven't got that information yet. There's other ways to get that?
I don't know if I've ever studied.
See, look at she might have to come back because she's
Oh,
actually
geez.
studying before.
I don't know. I'm not liking that. It makes me look really bad.
So I
Jeez.
believe it is the IBU will give you the measurement of the chemical bitterness, but it is not going to give you any idea of what the perceived bitterness might be, which gets back to Jim's question of why do it then.
Wait,
It's my
I'm
my
just
guess.
gonna say what she says because the way when she said it, it makes sense. How are you gonna measure perceived bitterness?
Ditto.
Hey,
I'm sticking with that.
Mike's got a new strategy,
Yep.
and it's just to eliminate the
Wow,
points
don't-
Matt and I can
Yep,
possibly
exactly.
achieve by going.
Exactly.
so that's the correct answer. Is chemical and perceived. So 1,000 points from Matt, Kate, and Mike gets no points.
Why do I get none?
Because you said ditto. That's not an answer.
Oh, I forgot Leon Tech. That means the same.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, next time you got to be more specific.
Oh, I see.
Like the ocean?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't be Atlantic, be Pacific.
Wow. All right. What are we up to?
We're up to number 5. And we should say so far they've all been in 12-ounce cans.
Yes. So far.
So far, yeah.
Huh.
That one sounded
Sounded
loud.
really nice.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Can I read this one? Because I do. There's a little more information on this
All
one.
right.
So
Taste the peach.
this is again the second one in the Mosh Pit series
Okay.
from Surly Brewing, and this is the Hazy IPA, 7.2%. So this is a tropical fruit hop bouquet
Whoa.
with an electric pineapple.
What's an electric pineapple?
Notes.
You hook jumper cables up.
Wow.
All right.
All right. Welcomes you to the Mosh Pit. Juicy without being flowing. I don't know what that means. Hazy without being murky. And I'm not sure what I thought murky was like visual, but and our flagship Hazy IPA is always worthy of an encore.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
So now you said this was the second.
So at the bottom there I put, so they do have a third one in the series of this Mosh Pit. It's the Imperial IPA at 9%,
Mm.
which I did not find. I only found these
two.
two.
Okay.
So some of the listeners might be out there, might have had it, but the first one was the 5.5. This is 7%, and then they have a 9%.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
Right. This one smells.
You can smell the hops.
This one has definitely got more of a kind of a little bit more of a hop aroma.
Yeah.
sizzling in my hand. Is that the electricity?
Yeah. If all of a sudden your hair starts to go.
Do we need a voltmeter for this one?
I think the bouquet in your description.
Yeah.
You can smell the bouquet on this one.
I don't know if I really get a lot of tropical fruit.
Get anything?
I get something that's fruity. I don't know.
I think it's the most complex for me of the beers we've tried so far. I get like layers. It's almost like a wave as it hits my tongue of like, oh, there's that, there's that, there's that. It's pretty complex.
What is she talking about?
I'm just here for the beer.
I don't taste any pineapple either. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Pineapple.
I'm having a hard time picking them out. Like
It does
you
taste
said,
a little fruity.
You
but
get an individual. I'm having a hard time.
Electric
picking them out.
pineapple. Is that like a 9-volt battery to the tongue? Just
Boy, that if it was, it would be like that stuff, that whatever that liquor that John has.
Oh, yeah.
Where
So I do have a funny story about that electric stuff. So
electric stuff,
You stick
electricity,
a key
or
in the outlet or something.
you told him not to, right?
Right.
You told him.
Well, I thought it was common knowledge.
so I had
Come on.
so I got some bad discs in my neck, and I went to I won't say the name, a place, and they were giving me acupuncture.
Oh,
So it wasn't working. So she goes, "Well, I'll put." You ever heard of a TENS unit?
yeah. I
The
have.
thing
We
you
have
put
one of those. Yeah.
for your muscles.
Yeah.
So she hooked the TENS unit to the needles that were,
Oh, really?
and she turned it on, and it started like crackling. And I started smelling hamburger.
Oh boy.
So
So that's
that
part of-
reminds me of the electric
Fried
pineapple.
pear.
So that's part of what happened to him.
Apparently.
So I was like, so I've never been back since that time because
So they hooked it right to the
Did it
acupuncture.
help?
no, I'm like a couple hours later, I was walking. All of a sudden, I just completely broke out in sweats and sat down, and I was like, oh, it was just like exhausted.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So for all the
Wow.
people like acupuncture, I'm not a fan of that either. It's right. They put it right up there with IPAs.
Well, I think your experience was more just like an electrocution.
Yeah. So anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, I think.
So do you want to, since your first time around, or your first
Oh,
to
it's
get
back to my turn.
back to you again? Yep. So you want to give a score and a little bit of a recap on it?
It's so 7.2 ABV. That's pretty good for as smooth as I feel like it tastes.
Mhm.
It's definitely tropical. I feel like typically you're not. For me personally, I wouldn't pick up an IPA on a super hot day and be
Yep.
like, oh, I'm going to drink a bunch of IPA when it's 80 degrees out or something. So this one might be in that category for me. It's not, you can't identify a specific fruit, but it's definitely tropical. Has that bouquet,
There
if
you
you
go.
will, the Swiss smell. So I think I probably could drink a couple of these on a hot day and enjoy them. So I'll give it a 2.3.
Yeah.
See, for the newbie, she's got all her scores spaced apart. She can
She must
Put-
have done this before.
scored it right in her
I don't know.
speed.
I was doing my research. I studied a little bit. I listened to a few of the podcasts. I was enjoying them. I was excited to come. So
All right. Well, that's a good
got
score.
my scores.
Well, that makes one of us, isn't it?
Like I said, I just come for the free beer.
Matt, what do you think?
I'm having a really hard time with this because I can't pick out flavors with it. The only time I would get a fruity taste is when either Jim or Kate would say, there's a little fruit to it. And then all of a sudden I go, yeah, maybe. So it's like almost like a placebo. It's you got to tell me what it tastes like. And then I finally taste it. So I think this will go, what do I got left? A 2-1?
Yep.
Actually, I'll give myself some space here. I'm going to go with a 2.
Okay. Just in case.
Just in case the next one or the following is slightly better. But yeah, I couldn't pick out a for sure flavor on it.
Yeah, this one is difficult. Again, not terrible, but my scores are stacked the way they are. So it's either going to be the best one or the worst one. And I think right now I got to give it a 2.1, I guess, because it's okay. I don't mind it, but it wouldn't be my first choice.
I was hoping it would be better because, I mean, we've had some pretty good luck with hazy IPAs, but I'm not sure that this is not one of the better ones I think we've tried. Yeah, this is definitely not my favorite. And again, I was hoping as an hazy IPA, and we've had some pretty good ones, some decent ones. I was hoping it was going to be much better, but the flavor is not there. I'm going to have to say a 1.7. It's just, I couldn't seek this one out to go have this I mean, I could barely stomach that little taster glass. And I couldn't. I don't think I can drink a full can.
Yeah.
Even on my best day. All right. Are we ready for question number 4? Again, this is not an easy one. I can't believe I found another easy one like this. Mike probably already knows what the answer is.
False. Oh, wait.
But you're
Hey.
gonna,
That's
you're
not the
gonna put
answer.
your thinking cap on for this, Mike.
Okay.
All right. When you open a hop cone down the middle, what will you find inside? Because that is super important for IPAs. That part that's inside the hop.
I'm going to say it's the heart of the hop.
Why are you taking my answer? I wanted to.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, but
I don't like. Well, I repeated Kate's because she was right the last time. I don't know if you're right. So
I highly doubt it.
I think you get seed
And
pods.
actually, there is
what's
a
that?
Seed pods.
Yeah, seed pods.
and there's actually
That's
a brewery
my second guess.
that
Yeah.
has this name.
Oh,
There's a brewery that has the name.
The name of this.
Oh,
so
Jim's
weird.
giving you a hint.
I'm giving you a hint.
Is it the, what's the name of it? If it's the one I'm thinking of, I've been there too.
Well, hang on. Let's get the other 2 answers and see if you can think of it.
this is unfair. I don't go to breweries.
Well, that's your own fault.
Well,
So Mike has given up his heart for this one.
He's picking up my heart for this one.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so you can take heart if you want. If Mike doesn't want it.
yeah, no, I'll do heart. That was my first guess.
All right.
I'll do heart of the celery because I don't know nothing about hops. I'm going to say heart.
All right. So we got one last guess.
Well, I think I was already talking to Matt about it.
Okay.
But seeds in a pot of seeds that's where you can grind it up and get the essential oils and the real flavor inside the hops come from that, I guess.
And do you know what the name of that is? The loop.
Loop line.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding,
See, I
ding.
told you you've been there.
I've been there.
So Matt and Kate got 1,000 points each, and Mike lost 500.
Of course I did.
We did our best.
That's pretty cool.
We did our best.
One-
Oh, a skeleton on it?
That one.
So this is, oh yeah. Yeah. I hate to say it. I've had this one.
So do you want to read this
a
one,
timer
Kate?
20.
This one doesn't have a lot for this one. Do you want to read this?
Me?
Anybody?
I can read it. All right.
There we go.
So this is Axeman from Surly Brewing,
Okay.
7.2% ABV. Perhaps our most acclaimed IPA, which is saying something. Remarkably hop forward and aromatic, it cleaves the competition. Voted first place best in show at the Minnesota Brewers Cup.
Wait, most acclaimed is saying something because I feel like everybody's heard of Surly Furious.
It's like variety pack they ever come out with has Furious in it.
Yeah.
You
and I
know,
think
so-
most bars in at least in the Twin Cities area, almost everybody has Surly Furious IPA on tap. Everybody knows Furious. So for them to self-call it the most acclaimed IPA, that is saying something. And I don't know that I've tried that one.
You know, it's well known in Minnesota.
The Furious one.
The Furious, well, both of these.
Oh,
are.
and X-Men. Okay. Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, I think the Furious tap is the one that's so common. I don't see Axeman on tap up there very often.
yeah.
All right. Well, I don't get much for aroma. There's not a lot of hop aroma.
Oh, there's a hop aroma to it.
I don't get much.
I
It
don't
might be
get
a little
much.
bit.
It's got a hoppy flavor though.
Right.
And
Yeah, not a ton for the aroma. A little bit, a little hoppy. I like that.
Not so much, Jim.
No, this is not a. When I say hop forward, it's like it's ready to hop out of my mouth. It's
that's aggressive.
Oh,
this is not. This is definitely an IPA.
oh yeah. Yeah.
This is probably the most IPA one that I've had.
We've had so far today. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. And it's 7.2.
No, I'll finish it. I may not like it, but I'll finish it.
That's fair.
Oh,
I
Who knows?
really
Maybe on
like
my
it.
10th sip, I'll like it.
That was, and you're like, that's not so bad.
So I feel like it was almost blasphemy for me when I was living up in the Twin Cities. I was always like, I'm not a huge fan of the Surly Furious. Like I take a New Glarus Moon Man over the Furious any day. Was not my favorite IPA, but this is really good for me. And I wish I'd known about it when I was still living up there, because I would have at least been able to go into a bar in Minnesota and order a Surly beer and enjoyed it. The Axeman is good. I see why they say it was most acclaimed.
I do like this one. Oh man, I guess it's your score first. I'll let you.
Sure.
Oh, I
Sure.
apologize. Yeah, I was jumping the gun. I'm sorry.
Well, I think that's your guest over here, not clear on the order of things.
Put me down for a 1.5.
Ooh.
I can drink it. I just I don't know if you've seen, but I get a bitter face every time I take a.
Haven't even noticed.
Good thing you guys don't film this podcast.
All right,
Yeah,
Mike.
I've had this many times. I do like it. I'm going to go 2.6. Now, if you like this one, you have to try their double bladed axe. It's their double IPA version of this.
Ooh.
Way better.
Okay.
And it's kind of crazy. It's higher ABV, but the flavor wise is way better.
Isn't that interesting? How
Yeah.
sometimes the higher the doubles are more drinkable than the regulars.
Yeah. And I don't know why it is, but
Mm.
my brother and all those guys are all the same thing. They're like,
They like
yeah,
it
they
too.
would much rather have the double bladed. Is the name of it? It's their
Oh.
double IPA version, and it's really good. So
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. This is not in my wheelhouse. I wouldn't, if I seen this, I would make sure that I went to the next aisle or next refrigerator over. I'm going to go a solid 1.5
Mm.
and hold it there all day long. It's like, I mean, I'm getting burping up hops. My mouth is dry.
it's all because they've all been IPAs.
It's all the things that you don't want to have after drinking a beer.
Oh,
Oh.
So it's like, oof. Yeah, not a favorite of mine.
okay.
Well, send the rest of them my way. I'm just over here trying to figure out as the newbie, like how bold a 3 is because I
well,
really,
That's a good,
That's
solid
fine.
number.
I really enjoyed this one. It's definitely the most drinkable IPA I think on the table so far for me. So I'm going to give it a 3.
Wow.
Perfect.
Solid. All right. So we have the last question, which we've been teasing the whole episode about it. How is the IBU chemically determined for beer? Another easy question.
Oh, extremely easy.
And there's a few compounds and a few mathematical equations on here. So you're a math major, right, Mike?
That would be a no.
Oh,
I just
Mm.
jotted the formula down on my wrist over here so I can.
See, now she's making it sound like
I was saying, now it's-
studying is cheating.
Yeah, now the truth comes out.
Yeah.
so Mike,
I'm starting to think there's cahoots going on,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
I feel like
isn't that
I'm on
that
the other
Ju-
side of the fence.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
this
as fun on this side of the fence.
You guys
is
I'm
there?
can
not-
look at
I'm
my
not-
wrist.
I'm not losing points, but I feel like I'm on your side of
All of a
this.
sudden,
Isn't it a Jewish
all of a
holiday?
sudden- all of a sudden, there was that moment of he's been right all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you say this is a Jewish holiday?
I
You said something about cahoots?
think you guys are in cahoots together.
Oh, that's not Jewish?
I don't know what it
I didn't
is.
know. It
No.
could be.
Oh,
Well, to be honest, I've exposed myself as the nerd that I am. So
oh, did you want to go first?
I didn't want to say it, but
I'm going to say the exact same answer that she says.
Really?
if if you guys knew my sister,
can I hear the question again?
How is the IBU chemically determined for beer?
You got no idea.
I
I'm trying to think of
was
something.
waiting for Matt to just steal the
I'm
show.
trying to think of
Like,
something stupid to say, but I can't even come up with that.
I thought he was going to
Bitterness
black out for a
times
second. And all of a sudden,
2.5
some rattle some
squares.
kind of thing off, and we're like,
Take the square
I'm
root.
just
of-
thinking way too hard.
yeah.
I don't know. I'll just repeat whatever Kate says.
All right. This is inspired by listening to your past podcast and
Mike?
self-study here. So I honest to goodness, from my recollection, the best I could understand, it's not a super straightforward process, but it seemed like they put the beer in some type of a solvent that extracts the bitterness. And then they put it under ultraviolet light, UV light. And then based on how much of that UV light is either like absorbed or reflects back to their sensor or their reading, that gives them something on that scale from 0 to 120. And
I have a question.
don't
Did-
ask me.
Did Jim email you these, or did he text you the answers?
He did not. He did
Did
not.
you give Jim the questions?
I
No,
think,
I didn't.
I think it's unfair that you're asking for a short answer. Like those
Yeah.
are always the worst questions for me on tests. Is a short answer. Give me multiple choice, Jim.
Yeah. See, I was in political science. You could like write a lot of stuff, but the more you write, the better it sounds. So,
What's wrong with true false?
yeah, that's too easy for you. So, can you get it right? So it says,
So did we, because we said the same thing she did.
That's true. That's
so it
true.
says, to find the IBU number, the beer is extracted with an organic solvent, creating a solution that is then exposed to ultraviolet light. The more the UV light in a solution absorbs, the more bitterness is present. The higher the IBU. She got 10,000. She wins hands down.
Mike and Jim, the credit goes to you. Like at
See,
the very opening of your first episode, the last episode, you're talking about IBUs, and I go to listen to Prepare to Come Here, and I'm like, boy, I can't go on their podcast and not know what an IBU is. They're talking about it to kick off episode 170. So I went and did a little research.
You don't need to know a darn thing. You just need to know how to drink beer.
I haven't known anything on the podcast.
She even remembers the episode numbers. Mike, you should be.
Yeah, so.
You got a new follower.
See?
Well, there you go.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you got a fan on the show.
Some people call it stalking. Other people say fandom.
That was a very good answer. I wish I could get Mike to have some of the same responses.
Yeah, so do I wish I could come up with something like that. It's all those 6,000 beers that ruined my thinker, so.
All right, well.
All right, now we're
down to our last
big
one.
Big old pint can this time.
This one is scary. I don't know.
I'm excited for this one.
Are you going to read that one?
Sure. This one is from a brewery I don't know if we've ever heard of in Amherst, Wisconsin. This is Far Out Messenger from Central Waters, a double dry hopped double IPA. This is Jim's all-time favorite. Actually, I give Jim credit because if you listen to some of the past episodes, we did one where we started with a pale ale, American pale ale. We went all the way up to a quadruple IPA, and he survived.
Okay.
Barely, but he survived.
Oh, that DDH.
So this
My
is
favorite.
7.7% ABV.
This is our highest one.
This is the highest one. And what they said was, can the expansion of the universe be measured by neutron star mergers? Is there a quantum complex? All right, this is worse than the garage one. Is there a quantum complexity that could solve the wormhole paradox? I think Sheldon wrote this. I have no idea, but this beer has me reeling for answers in the luxury of contemplation and enjoying this lush and delicate double IPA. May we find them. We may find them. I'm sorry. Far Out Messenger is a concoction built out of the journey. Did they actually have this as the description?
I copied and pasted it.
Holy cow. Let's see. Built out
Actually,
of the,
no, I came up with all this on my own.
Yeah, I know that's right. You must have put Chat GPT or something. Let's see. Built out of the journey and not the arrival. Layered with a soft and flavorful amount of wheats and oats, we explored the contrasting hop profile combination of Riwaka and Azaka, powerfully fueled aromatics of psychedelic passion fruit.
Not mushrooms.
Wait a minute.
Not mushrooms.
Oh, there's
What exactly
fruit
is
involved.
this? Rounded out with sweet grapefruit character, a fluffy mouthfeel, and notes of creamy mango juice.
Is fluffy what you want?
I don't know.
I don't think
It's
I've
kind
ever
of funny that mango is in there because I was just saying.
Yeah,
about
you were
mango.
talking about
I don't
mango.
know if we've ever
We'll
heard
see.
fluffy for a beer.
This is the most big words I've ever seen in a beer description.
We should have had Jim read that.
We should, yeah. It would have been interesting to hear how he pronounced some of those.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, there is
Not
a
a
little,
huge amount.
I thought there'd be more aroma. I thought there'd be more aroma with being
Yeah.
double.
Mm.
I taste the psychedelic stuff.
The can is definitely far out.
Seeing colors.
Got aliens on it and everything.
That's not bad. That's closer to what a juicy IPA should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
I mean, I definitely get more of the kind of that fruity taste to it.
Passion fruit? I didn't
Yeah,
even
that's
know.
it.
And is there such thing as a sweet grapefruit?
If there is, if you put a bunch of sugar on it.
Well, that's what I thought all grapefruit. I didn't realize that there was different types.
I'm
glad they used
almost
the sweet
thinking
one
they
for this.
they were able to make the hops and the fruit kind of. I think they blended it well, where it's like a fruity sour to it,
Right.
and I like that.
And I think I could be wrong. This is me guessing now.
Okay.
But I think
You are a good
double-dry
guesser.
hopped.
You're a good guesser. 'Cause,
Oh.
I mean, you got all the questions right.
Hey, so far.
So
Back to
we
that.
value your judgment now.
Oh,
He's just rubbing it in our
Oh, he's just
faces.
rubbing it in now.
You got a lot of street cred. So
drawing more speculation to Caitlin's knowledge. I don't know. Let's not overstate here. But I think with the double dried hops, you do get a little less aroma because they're drying it twice. So you get more of that infused flavor and less of it that's coming up out of the
So
the
is
beer
it
itself.
is it the Riwaka or the Azaka ones?
That I don't know.
Oh.
I wish I knew more about different types of hops, but
Yeah, I never even heard of Riwaka and Azaka.
There's different hop varieties, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Captain Obvious. It was right that you read that.
I know, if you'd have been paying attention.
now we all
You would know
it
that.
actually
But I mean,
comes
if you
out
haven't
with
heard
a
that before,
line inside.
Not very much. Usually you hear Cascade and
Right.
Centennial and, that kind of stuff. Yeah, these ones I haven't really heard a whole lot about. But So, again, I don't know about a fluffy mouthfeel, though.
Do you think they're Wisconsin hops? I mean, if Central Waters is out of Milwaukee, right? Or are they?
Amherst. Up by Stevens.
By Stevens Point, yeah.
Oh,
They do,
okay.
they do
There.
have a tap room
That's
in
one brewery I have
Milwaukee.
been to.
There you go.
You went there with us.
Yeah,
You stopped there to use the restroom or what?
pretty much.
So, Mike, you are
Yeah.
first.
Yep. I think this is probably the best one I've had all day. To be honest with you, I don't mind this. I'm going to go like a 2.7.
Ooh, wow.
I do think this is pretty good. I could drink that can. I may not get another one, but being a pint can, you're kind of pot committed there. So far the psychedelic stuff hasn't hit me, so that's good. But I like it. I think it's got really good flavor, and yeah, I'd drink it.
So, I painted myself into a corner where I think this, for me, might be the best one today. I don't want to say that too loud. So, I'm going to have to say a 2.3, where it is below average, but it is the best one for me so far.
All right.
He thinks he's joking.
No, it's-
he's
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad I went high on the Axeman because I've always been a big fan of anything that's double dry hopped. I think it's just smoother. This is I found this beer to be true to that for me. I think it's definitely a smoother, lighter, easier to drink IPA than your standard dried hops, but I still think I like the Axeman better. So I will give this a solid 2.8 if I haven't used
Yep.
that. Okay. Very good. I definitely like it.
Solid. That's good. Mike, or I'm sorry, Matt.
Now he's just confusing us.
yeah, he's just like
It's
one of
like
you two losers.
The psychedelic
Yeah.
mushrooms are kicking in.
Exactly. No, this is the best one for me today. I'm not gonna search it out. I don't.
Not in the least.
Yeah, we'll put it at a 2.6. I think I have that open.
Yep.
But like I said earlier, I do think they were able to blend the fruitiness with the hops to make a bittersweet flavor, and that's what draws me to say that's the best today. Sure.
Mhm.
All right. So now at this point, Kate, we've finished our beers. I'll hand the paper to you. And for the listeners, we'll have you tell them your top three and why you liked your top three. If there's,
Okay.
or you
All
can
right.
say top one or
Yeah.
top two, but we'll limit it to three. You don't have to give all the
Yeah.
good details, but what do you think were the best or where you thought about drinking these? I mean, anything in general.
Yeah, for sure. So I like IPAs. So, but I'm also first time on learning your rating scale. So maybe as time goes on, I would do something differently. But I did really like the Axeman Surly, not Furious, better than Furious. And it sounds like I need to try the double X if they continue
yeah.
on that scale. So that's my favorite. It's probably be a new favorite. I'll probably go seek it out and drink it more regularly because I just figured I didn't like Furious, so may not like the other Surly IPAs, but that one was very good. So that's my favorite. And I think because it was just really well rounded. There wasn't too much fruit, there wasn't too much citrus, there wasn't too much hop for me. So it was just a well-rounded IPA that I would enjoy drinking. Then my second one is that Far Out Messenger. Looking at this scale, though, I do feel like I maybe did the 60-minute IPA dirty.
Nice. Good answer. All right, Matt, right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, no, these are great beers for not me. The Far Out Messenger, that was my top of the day.
Yeah, I guess, for me, the top one was the last one, the Central Waters Far Out. I just thought that was a really good flavor to it. Axeman was my number 2. And boy, what do I have next? Well, Peachy Little Thing, which I'm not exactly sure why. So I think it kind of came down to, here's what my scores were. And
Right, I think you and I,
oh, that's right. I didn't want you to be there by yourself.
we agreed on scores as well as answers today.
Yes, exactly. So it was kind of, yeah. Overall, I think all of these if you don't like IPAs, you're not going to like them. I mean, it's plain and simple. There wasn't a terrible one in the group, I didn't think. But there wasn't like an unbelievably outstanding one either. I think they were very close to each other. So,
All right. Well, I'm actually going to be getting an appointment to get my head checked because I actually can't believe that I'm the one that bought these. So make sure that if I ever go back and I look for the shiny cans, I find something different. And hopefully we find something that has a little bit more on our wheelhouse that has some bourbon barrel flavor to it.
well, maybe you could go to that dude with the acupuncture that he hooked up to the electricity
just
again.
go get electrocuted again.
Again, there you go. So overall, I didn't like really any of these. These are not anything that I can't. How do I even say the words? I mean, I wouldn't go buy them, but I bought them. So I'm like painted myself into a corner. So Mike, from now on, it is your responsibility to buy IPAs.
Okay.
It's for the program.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
took
it
a
was.
huge hit that I could do this for the program.
So did you have to wear like a overcoat and shades and a hat when you went in the IPA aisle?
You know, when
or-
you go to get your X-ray, you have to wear the lead vest. That's what I had to wear. So I really didn't find any that good. All of my scores are below average. There's nothing. I didn't rate anything even in the median. But the closest to the median I had was the Far Out Messenger, which was tolerable. The Mosh Pit Juicy was okay, and the 60-minute was my number 3, and it just dropped right off the cliff from there. It was totally. Ugh. I'm glad that we are done with it because I hope we won't do this for a while.
Well, there you go. Until next week when Jim goes, hey, I happened to find some more IPAs.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, I found sour IPAs.
Sour IPA. I have a few favorites that maybe I'll just drop off for Jim.
Oh,
You
God.
don't need a financial investment, but maybe I'll win you over eventually.
So I did try them all, and I didn't pour any out. So do I get at least credit for
You
that?
definitely get credit for that. I mean, I wanted to pour out my peach little thing.
Yeah, these
Wanted
are.
to.
You
Matt's like,
really
"Wait a second."
picked up the slack for me on that one, Matt. Thank you. But
So
Don't
you
worry, that was
did a
my
very
favorite.
good job your first time around, and you really showed Mike what happens when you research prior to an episode. What happens
I
when
just
you?
know Haley is out there
Or-
right
or
now,
your
calling me a
podcast.
nerd.
Or he shows you the answers beforehand.
Right.
Yeah.
you know?
So thank you very
I
much.
deny this.
You bumped up our episode like 10 notches because Mike just never studies, and now brand new person coming on, and so you did a good job. So thank you for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me. I would really appreciate being here, especially for my favorite kind of beer.
Now, in my defense, I usually don't have to study much to score better than Jim. See?
Oh, you did
There
say
you
Leon
go.
Community.
Yeah. Tack. Yeah, that's tack.
Leon Tech.
Get the tack in
That's
there.
right. Yeah, that's right. Because
It
I
was really
actually love
technical.
Leon Community. That's where my sister lives. But
Technically,
the tech
not a
school there. Technically not a school there.
So I'm glad we had everybody here. It was a good time. I'm glad everybody enjoyed the beers, but we'll try to do better in the future.
Thank you.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you very much.
I don't know. She may never want to come back after she saw the display of how you treat me.
How
She
you
probably won't
discuss
come back.
IPAs.
It's fun for next time.
Yeah.
She was being nice.
All right. Kate's never coming back for IPA. She does this research crap. Do you believe that, man?
I was going to say, the first podcast she gets to come on, it's her favorite kind of beer.
Yeah. Matt.
I'm over here fighting the big fight.
Hey, I think Haley laid the groundwork for me.
Say, I think your first podcast, Matt, was probably barrel aged stuff. Probably.
I think most of the podcasts I've been on
of it even.
have been barrel aged.
Whoopsies.
So the podcast has a favorite.
Well, you
There's
know.
some that we do better on than others.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
There.
Sounds better.
Yes.
Well, cool. Well, hey, everybody, thanks for showing up and putting up with Jim for this IPA episode.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely. Kate,
Thank you so
for
much for having me.
making Matt and I look like we don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I never said I did.
Well, that's true, but I just didn't want you out there by yourself. So,
All right.
Jim, thank you for supplying the beers.
I can't believe I spent money on them.
Well, the funny thing is he's got like, 5 more of every one of them, I'm pretty sure.
I sure hope not.
You can send me home with a picture. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks
Mike's
for,
gonna get an early
thanks
Christmas.
for providing
Yeah.
them.
There you go. Well, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. Go out, try these IPAs. Try any IPA if you want.
If you want. You don't have to.
There are good ones out there. Don't take Jim, for anything. So, Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like we've always said before, we hope your campfire's always warm.
And your beers are always cold.
See ya.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. If you have a question, a comment, or a beer you'd like us to review, please feel free to send us a message at northwoodsbeerguy@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're on Untappd, look up Northwoods Beer Guy and send a friend request. Until next week, I hope all your campfires are warm and all your beer is cold.